You're fine. But no, and according to Granny Goodness's rules, you fine yourself. So it's up to the website owner to fine themselves and remove the site for themselves. Because you police yourself. Can you imagine that world? What a lawless state we live in. We had to police ourselves. I mean, we already police ourselves as people in general, but I'm saying, like, if it was your job to police just yourself, every individual had to police themselves, and that's it.
Right.
All right, guys, we are on to... Tales from the Crypt, another horror series. We were talking about what's your favorite horror series.
Sure, yeah.
Or special. It could be a mini series.
It's gotta be Tales from the Crypt.
Prepare for another assault and battery on your senses.
I went with two, but if I had to choose between them, I would say it would be Xbox. I know it's not just straight horror, but it has a lot of horror elements.
Care for a little main chance?
Go one for you.
Man, I am doing better
from the Crypt
in
episode.
this than I probably have ever done on
How's
anything.
that for a
It's your
cheeky
turn.
little tale?
Neither one of us were this time.
What a revolt. Intellectual. Born pure. Fire.
You missed that ball. I found your balls right out of here.
What was that?
Good morning to ya.
Got up the ramp. All right. Tried it again, but I severely miscalculated that
From the
shot.
crypt.
Nope.
From this time forth, my thoughts be bloody.
So you got the
Oh,
high
man.
score on this table?
Not right now.
Granny Goodness is popped on. At the right time, her ears must have been ringing.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining.
She knew that I was talking about the details of her rules in her world.
Who goes there? Welcome to my tomb with a view. Come on into the crypt if you dare.
All right, you little fucker! Park you in
What's
the
that guy's
cheap
name?
fucking seats.
Bobcat, Goldleaf.
Yeah. Whatever happened to him?
You asked the same question last time. I told you that he's the director now. He's directed multiple award-winning movies.
What an ugly bastard
I
you
forget so
are!
easily, damn.
Fucking cabbage
I
patch!
have the same question.
You're a real schmuck! I'm gonna turn you into brain!
I have a bad memory. I think I have a bad memory. I remember a lot of stuff. But I'm really bad about remembering. Like, there's people that they've watched a movie 10 times and they can recite it. And I still watch movies I've seen thousands of times, and I still like, I don't remember this scene.
Let's go shopping. Who goes there?
Don't worry, I already explained to everybody the details of how it's your job to find yourself and remove your own license, your video game license.
Oh. But I felt like that was a decent little ball 3.
I really grew to love
What
this
score do I
game.
have on this?
I could goo all night.
Holy deadlock! See you next time.
All right, let's see.
Hail from
Last table of the day. No consistency from any of us. We've not been consistent. I mean, do you feel like you've been consistently bad this time?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I couldn't get anything started.
Who goes there? Score one for you!
Right around that corner.
Who goes there?
Super Psycho Pops! Get up there. Alright, get hitting that crypt multiple times. See, I feel like when people have been talking about my costume, I feel like more this is, I should be in the Blind Melon music video.
Yeah. Totally.
This won't hurt me a bit.
No rain.
No snow, that's the updated version. Too late, boys.
Top of the morning.
Oh, could not get up the ramp and paid for it dearly. That's how I feel. Every time I wake up in the morning, that's the laugh I do. And that laugh right after. I do a lot of laughing when I wake
Top
up.
of the morning, Peter. Come on into the crypt. Yeah.
Crypt is pretty much lit. I just need to hit it again. There we go. Got multi-ball. Shaker's also constantly going along with the chainsaw. Like, that's very specific how the shaker was moving to the way the chainsaw's motor was. Either way, it still screwed my multi-ball. Because there is not one situation in pinball where the shaker's doing it in your favor. It's never in your favor.
Yeah. You have less control.
You've made a killing.
Almost shaked myself into 2 ball losses. Like, it's still like heart beating or whatever it's doing. I knew it was gonna do it. It's only a matter of time. You versus Shaker, you lose every time.
The house wins.
Rumors of ghosts, voices in the night, weird lights and sound.
I remember that guy. What the
Nonsense.
hell was he from?
Or is this modern day chamber of horrors
A
truly haunted?
revolting development.
Anybody who can name that guy, I'm very curious because he gotta be old enough. But that guy, I don't know if he had a TV show or something, but he's so familiar. I mean, there's so many people that were in Tales from the Crypt, different episodes. waiting for Dead to take his turn.
Whoa. That was weird. The screen just froze just for...
Billion points. Is this fun or what?
But the roads aren't even that bad, guys. I mean, it snows once, and it's like,
That's fine.
yeah, people are like, I'm gonna leave 4 hours early for. I mean, if it works, don't get me wrong. If you can get out of work early,
Yeah.
and your boss believes you, of course, do it. That's on the boss, not you.
Oh, straight train.
Son of a bitch. Fuck.
Let's have some service out here. Hop to it, people.
Fire! Go one for you!
Here we go. Missed.
Who goes there?
Nope.
Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it.
She always makes me think of,
Prepare for another assault and battery on your senses.
Poltergeist. This house is clean.
I do see a little blight at the end of the tunnel. Long before
Not a
my
good turn.
eerie
That was not a good
offerings
turn.
Well,
appeared
no,
on
what it really
my
means,
screen,
Kim, is
they
that
were
Granny
magazine
Goodness should have been
called
one of those
Get
5
Out of
people
This.
that called out ahead
Tales from
instead
the
of
Crypt.
being at work talking about the 5 people. You
Yeah.
want to be a part of the problem in that scenario, not a part of the solution, which is the person that has to go into it.
Right.
See, I had that Acura forever, and it was a valid excuse that if it had any type of snow or heavy rain, I couldn't. And I used it. But now with the Jeep, I can't. I literally got a vehicle that can go through all of the different lanes.
But I'd rather be able to get through than not.
To have to go to work while nobody else is?
Even if that's the case, it's like...
No, absolutely not. If I get an opportunity where I can be one of the people that doesn't have to go to work and still get paid while other people had to go, I want to be, if I'm in the 2 choices between that,
Yeah.
I want to be the person that doesn't go 100% of the time. I will break my own leg on the way. I slipped and fell. Granny Goodness was right. It can happen. She was right all this time. I shouldn't be sliding like an ice skating ring.
The only time I was going to fall and bounce my ass. Well, that's it.
No, she's more worried about herself. Alright, got Thunderstorm, Spinners, Bill, Jackpot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got a combo there.
I agree with
No
the
free
office.
combo.
Who goes there?
Tales from the Crypt.
He just came there just to tell us the title of the table we're playing.
What are you talking
You
about?
ain't drunk,
what are you
dude.
talking about? Care for a little meme chance?
Salesmanship.
Oh, wow.
Shit. This
I got Corey Feldman.
Come on out, everybody. It's time to play.
That's another level. That's another level.
It could mean a lot of different things depending on how much you know about slide, too. Oh,
I know you'll dig this.
all right. Super Crypt Kicker is activated for the duration of this ball. Got that. And then I got a
Are you
drain.
blind? That ball was on the line, pal.
That's it.
Take my
Here
advice
comes the
now.
fog.
Quit while you're ahead.
If at first you don't succeed, die.
Then you have the
die
burst.
again.
Let's go. Let's do this. Nope.
It's payback time!
The rumbling on this table is real.
So I make fun of a lot of reality shows, but I used to watch them like in the late 90s and early 2000s, and they had one called The Two Corys, and it was Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. And Corey Haim had a bad drug problem forever. It was a super sad show. I was like, there's no acting, because if you know those two guys and the crap that they went through in the 80s, yeah, Corey Haim, I mean, he died.
From the crypt.
Not during the show. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
during the show. I can't remember.
Top of the morning,
I've got
Peter.
real.
Speaking of getting out of work, what is the worst, or like, there's lots of different ways to put worst, but what is like the most ridiculous or stupid or just like I probably shouldn't have used excuse to get out of it, to going to work?
Go one for you. Top of the morning, Peter. Come on into the crypt.
Died like a man. Yes.
Match this, and I'll let you slay again.
So.
This isn't the worst one, but here's an example.
If at
So I have a
first you
blood
don't
condition
succeed,
called hemochromatosis,
die
and
again.
when I first found out, I had to go and get my blood drawn once a week, a pint. You can't do any type of physical activities for 4 hours after, so having the day off makes sense. I told my job, and I was working retail, right? Which weekends are big deals in retail. And I was a manager, not a store manager, but I was a manager. So I got the doctor to write me a note saying that I had to go on Saturdays. It was the only day that I could go and get my blood drawn. So throughout all of the years I worked at Famous Footwear, I always had Saturday. I had to work all day Sundays, but we closed early. So who really won in that? We opened later and closed early.
Okay.
But I could have gone anyway.
Sure.
And half the time I took the day off and didn't even go. Oh my God, Famous Footwear's corporate's on there right now. They're suing me, along with Barcade. They're part of the same legal team.
They're coming for the 20 cents that we collected totally on the screen.
But what's the worst excuse you've ever used to get out of work?
Top of the morning.
Like any job, like you're 16 years old and you're gonna go mow somebody's lawn and you're like, I can't, Freddy the cat disappeared.
Migraine? I've got a migraine. I can't move. That could be legitimate. Some migraines.
I mean, it could be legitimate, but you were lying.
Yeah.
Scamming.
And it works. No one questions it.
There's been a lot of family emergencies. A lot of uncles have died.
Yeah.
Heart attacks. I've had all kinds of different stuff.
My niece, little Susu, they just found out that she had cancer and she died. So I'm gonna have to take off for a couple of weeks. Okay. Come back. All right.
Relax, honey. Don't let him rise.
So, Aunt Genevieve.
It's showtime!
That'd be awful that I forgot.
Huh?
From the crypt.
No, I'm just rambling. Just rambling.
It's a
I told my dad, and I said, you've had more fake heart attacks than probably any man on this earth. And because he's lived out of state for so long, I gotta go. I have to be gone longer than just today.
Yeah.
I've used that to get out just more than just work. Like, why did I agree to do this?
Right.
Because a family emergency, nobody questions it. It sucks that you have to take sometimes it that far. But sometimes you do, like, because people are like, come on, you said you were gonna go ice skating naked. And I'm like, yeah, was I drinking?
How many shots did I have?
Like, if you
How many shots did you have? 'Cause maybe-
0071 is going to check multiple references on whatever excuse you give him. So you better make sure that your excuse can be vetted. All right, let's see here, guys. We got, Dark said, I have an end of semester test to study for today, although the test was the day before, and the boss was in the same class. Kim, I had an employee's wife call out for him because he was in jail, and she said that. She could have just said he was sick. Dude really was in jail. Yeah, like, you probably don't want to tell people that. That's a time to lie.
Yeah, for sure.
I always told my staff, I don't need to know. Just tell me you're calling out. And that's the truth. The more simple you keep it, because, like, Granny Goodness would try to come up with all these detailed excuses. That's how people know you're lying. Because if you're really sick or really emergency, you're not going to sit there and give your boss every if, and but.
No, just gonna be like, I'm too sick to come in. That's all you need to know.
I can't make it in today. I got a family emergency. That covers a lot of stuff.
Speaking of which, I think that's what I need to tell my bosses when Tekken 8 comes out. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm like, I definitely know I'm gonna come down with the flu. I can feel it.
Hang in there, babe.
From the Crypt.
Couldn't get up that ramp. That ramp is super steep, though.
You should be more careful. Especially about things you don't understand.
What's her name?
Whoopi
Whoopi Goldberg, yeah.
Care for a little meme chance?
So, we used to have a friend, and he was one of those people that just had like a very adult professional voice.
Okay.
So when we were like early teens and we were doing that, I'm staying at this person's house, and everybody's like, I'm staying at that person's house so we could go out and do whatever, right? We would always have him be the parent.
What a revolting development.
Okay.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll take care of him really well. It worked every single time. I mean, my dad didn't really care. I just like, I'm gonna go out for a couple days and go camping. He's like, all right, cool. Just let me, as long as you let me know, I don't care. But some people have parents like, no, you're not going out anywhere unless I talk to somebody's parents. Unless you talk to somebody's parents. So that's when we brought him in. He was the fixer.
Fixed
He
everything.
like talked to one of my friends, Eric's, who's like had one of the most strict moms growing up. For like 30 minutes on the phone. She's like, I can't remember whatever his name he said he was. Man, that guy's great. I'd like, do you think he's single? Alright guys, we're gonna do one more round of this table each, and then we're gonna take a break, move on over to the arcade, get on some console stuff, so make sure you guys are following us.
Yeah, that way you get the notification when we come back, because it'll be pretty quick, but you don't want to miss a
Well,
single beat.
no, every time I say it's gonna be pretty quick, it's 3 times as long.
Yeah,
It's going to be longer. Whatever number you're thinking of, it's going to be longer. Just think that. So then when it's faster, like think it's going to be 3 hours. And then when it's 20 minutes, you're like, man, those guys are quick. They really know how to move.
What happens when you need to take all 3 hours because you forgot?
You ate Calberto's pizza and
Yeah.
you do have diarrhea.
And you just forgot everything of like.
The match isn't over yet. We're playing Beast 2 out of 3.
I thought he was saying like Beast 2, like the game. I was like, I didn't play. Do I need to play Beast 1?
From the Crypt.
Like, how much continuity is there between Beast 1 and 2?
And is there any relevance to Altered Beast? Power up.
Somebody on YouTube, I told you about that Dr. Jekyll Mr. Hyde game where I just walked, turned into Hyde for no reason, and then it died because of lightning in the background. And it happened multiple times. That's just how bad the game is. And he's like, I don't know, I think I want to, he's like, it's so bad, I want to play it. And I told him, I said, this clip that you watched is a short 60 seconds. It's literally unedited. That's how quickly the game is. You just walk out of a house, take a couple of steps, no reason turn into Mr. Hyde. Then as your Mr. Hyde, you're like, all right, it's a little Ultra Beast type of game.
Okay.
Side scroll and fight.
Yeah.
And then you
And
just
again,
stop dead and
maybe
game
the
over.
Venetian blinds
With
would
nothing
look
there.
better.
No monsters, no nothing.
Huh.
How revolting.
Terrible.
Yeah, I've played more terrible games. I did play Predator 2 on Thursday, which was actually kind of a fun game.
Cool. Nice.
It was like a top-down shooter where I was Danny Glover collecting a lot of drugs from criminals. But Predator showed up. He did. All right, your last turn.
Let's do our best, all right? That was freeze. Okay.
Yeah, but there's a lot of bosses, Kim, that are like, I've had bosses wanting to know the scoop.
Yeah.
Ask me a bunch of details. But granny goodness is like an email. Like if it's an email, you don't need all that.
When I worked in construction, there was a couple of times where I had the shits really bad. Basically having like the flu. And they're like, yeah, that's fine. We have a port ship out here. I was like, no, I'm not using that disgusting thing every 5 minutes, right? Like, I'm not doing that.
My job ain't that important. I'm not like brokering priests in the Middle East here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like there's lives dependent on you being there. If you ever cancel on me, Kim, I'm gonna want a 5,000-page essay on why. And I want 200. Hold on, I'm eating something. I want it to be notarized. I want witnesses.
4 witnesses.
Yeah, 4 witnesses.
Video recording.
What a revolting development. Come on into the crypt.
At that point, you might as well just work for Amazon.
What a revolting development.
Damn.
That was great! Wow!
Well, I think what the problem is that yes, do people abuse calling out? Yes. Do people abuse their breaks and going to the bathroom and just sit on their phones? Yes, of course people do that. But those people should be individually punished, not changing the entire policy for everybody else who's not doing that. That's the problem that I see.
Firmly.
Now we're gonna time everybody's break because Craig would go to the bathroom every 5 minutes and be gone for 30 minutes. Don't you think Craig should be get in trouble?